So today's session is on um, understanding what really causes disease and pains and aches in our body. So all the people who are here, can you please share this as we speak on your wall now? That will be great. Thank you. And once you've shared, just write shared, and today we're going to take down the names of people who have shared it. Cool. Hi Mansi. Hi Amy. Hi Namita. Hi Sapna. Cool. So just keep writing shared so we know. And so not the picture that I had earlier, but the live that's going on now. So when we talk about disease, a lot of people go through. Have you noticed that there's a lot of upswing of hospitals, of healthcare, of people who are falling sick. Earlier in Gurgaon, where I stay, there used to be only one hospital about 10 years ago. And now every street has a large hospital, and each of them seems to be thriving very much. So the question is that why are so many people falling sick? Do you remember when we were young, we would kind of not really go to doctors, our mothers had some home remedies and all of that. But it's also that the children had much more immunity. So for whatever reasons, whether it's lifestyle or it is emotional reasons, people seem to be falling sick a lot more now than they were earlier. And I'm sure that all of you have hospital bills as one of the budgetary things in your household budgets. And everyone knows someone who's going through cancer, whether it's in our family, whether it's in our extended family, whatever it may be. Now the question is, why are so many people falling sick, and why are so many people falling sick with terminal disease? What is going on? And are all the aches and pains related to the food we eat or the kind of lifestyle we have? Yeah, sure. But today I want to talk about the real cause or another big cause of disease in our body. So, and today we have so many aches and pains that it's almost normal to have them. It's almost normal to go to a physiotherapist. Even very young kids today have aches and pains, spot bellies, they are falling sick, they are obese. So what's really going on apart from food and lifestyle, which is a big contributor to this? So, this is what it is. And one of the gifts that Spirit gave me a long time back was to be a medical intuitive. What do you mean by medical intuitive? What do you mean by a medical medium? A medical intuitive is somebody who can look at your body, scan it, and tell you what's going on behind the scenes. So behind the scenes could mean, what's really the matter inside. So, to tell you the truth, I waited for a very long time to use this gift because I was very scared that I'll go up against the medical community and all of that. But somewhere today I feel that it's important that I do share this gift with people, and so I've started doing body scans. Okay, now when I say body scans, it really means that it can be done remotely over a Skype call, over a Zoom call as well. And when I say body scans, bodies talk to me and tell me what is the real reason behind this pain. So let me give you a few examples, and I'm sure you've all read this book called Heal Your Life, and it tells you. So for example, people who have diabetes have it because they have too much of responsibility which they cannot seem to handle. People who have knee pain have issues regarding moving forward in their life, or they have very, very fixed ideas about something that they don't want to shift that idea. People who have shoulder pain are literally holding the burden of the world on their shoulders. People who have, people who have stomach aches or stomach issues or gastric issues are people who have huge amount of fear in their life. Now when you talk to people and say, do you have fear? They'll say no. But subconscious level, we have a lot of emotions going on depending on the kind of families we come from, the conditioning we have had. So when I do a body scan, I'm really scanning for people to understand what's really going on. By the way, there are some other things that I would like to discuss in person when you come for a body scan, which are that we are susceptible to a lot of viruses that come into our body and they remain dormant for long. Long means they could remain dormant for 5 years and 10 years. आपको पता भी नहीं चलेगा कि आपकी बॉडी में एक वायरस है. Suddenly you will have unexplained pains, unexplained aches, joint aches and all of that. Okay. Now when all this happens, people are not able to get a sense out of it. For many people, most of the issues are related to 2 or 3 big organs. But when we do a test, those organs come out to be normal. Liver test karaya, it was fine. हमने अपना ये test कराया, it was fine. So by the time it comes in tests, it's too late. What I do as a medical intuitive is to scan your body to tell you that if there's not an issue right now, I see it happening now. शायद ये आपकी बॉडी में होने वाला है. And many people actually say, yeah, this pain has been going on for a week. वैसे हमें pain नहीं है, but for the last 1 week we've been feeling it. So as a medical intuitive, what do? I help you to understand what has not yet manifested in your body, what may manifest in your body very closely to follow, or what is the emotional reason for this pain. Okay, so for example, if you have a certain kind of pain in your back or your middle back or your shoulders, or you have migraines, or you have blood pressure and hypertension which is not going down, or you have palpitations, or you have an irritable bowel syndrome, or you have bone aches, or you have Lyme disease, or you have thyroid issues, why is it happening? So apart from medicines, which you're already taking, what can you do that you can reduce the pain of this? And for some people, releasing those emotions really releases the pain. So that is what a body scan does for you. So for all the people who have shared this on their wall, of course I will answer a live question for you right now. But for all of you who have shared on the wall, and the ones who have not, please share it now so that you can get included. Because I will ask you when I take you on call today that have you shared it? So if you have shared it, only then your question will be answered. So for those people who have not shared it, please share it now. So as a medical intuitive, what happens is that your bodies are totally related to your mind. It's difficult for us to understand because we've all been brought up with a concept of practicality, of logic, and and of thinking that things are just the way they seem to be, but that's not true. Sometimes our body is trying to ask for attention. So any of you and all of you who are interested in a personal body scan at a very low price, please respond with your email ID right here and my team will get in touch with you. There are only 10 slots for a low price, and after that it's a full price. So if you are interested in a personal body scan of 20 minutes, please write your email ID right here, share it so that we can contact you, and you will be given a number. And once you have that number, you can come and see me, and you will be taken. Now all the people who are sharing and they want a future question to be answered, I'm going to take it as I'm going to only take people who are going to come on call today. So happy to have invites from you. I'm ready to take you on calls. But before we end this topic, I want to tell you that bodies are sensitive to the mind, to the emotions. And if your body is asking for your attention, it really wants to be heard. Your knee is paining for a certain reason, your foot is paining for a certain reason, your skin has eczema for a certain reason, your eyes have cataract for a certain reason, you have cough for a certain reason. There's a reason behind your pain, and the reason is not only to do with the body. The moment you heal the emotion, you heal the body. So we have one request from Shalini Jain, who has shared her email ID. People who share their email IDs will be called for a body scan on Zoom or Skype or in person or on a call at a very reduced price. For rest of everyone else, it is going to be a full price. Thank you very much. If you have any further questions on how bodies affect and what is it that your body is, and what are the symptoms that you are facing, you can email us on info@manmeetkumar.com. Okay, info@manmeetkumar.com, and I'll be happy to answer it. So it is my launch as a medical intuitive today that I have finally decided to come into my power with the gift that Spirit has given me. so that I'm able to serve all of you well. Do I prescribe medicines? No, I don't. Do I ask you to stop the medication you are on? No, I don't. I use my psychic ability and my gift to tell you what's going on in your body and how you can heal it. So if you're keen to come with your mother-in-law, father-in-law, husband, wife, colleague, whatever it may be, you're very welcome to do so. Thank you. Okay, cool. So I'm waiting for people to send me invites to answer their questions right now.